Alright, I'm
you
here.
wanna read our news articles this time?
Yeah, I just got back. Okay, so Lilum receiving mysterious messages. Update. It looks like we were able to record and transcribe one of the messages sent from one of the compromised signals. Joe Wren, the anchor from our popular TV newscast, served as our own very own test subject for the investigation. White noise. Who are you? Are you really alive? You're special to me. You're everything to me. It's time to become one. White noise intensifies, and transmission developing.
Was like serial experiments lane or something?
I wonder if she's among those. Chill. I wonder if she's among those 80. Nano machine rejection has taken 80 lives this year. Damn. The Health Observatory just released their annual report on nano machine rejection case. The total number of reported cases risen to 80, increasing the 65 cases reported last year. Nano machine pollution was particularly strong this year due to the recent protests, wrote the Observer. Oh! Oh, wow, that's timely, wrote the Observatory. Protests caused the police force to release new varieties of nanomachines. Their function is still unclear, but according to our sources, they're intended for crowd control purposes. It's unlikely we'll find a cure in the near future, and we can only hope cases like these will become rare in the following years. Jesus Christ, this game was really ahead of its time. Mono Warrior Julian returns this February. The classic magical girl show, Mono Warrior Julian, is coming back to public television this February after almost 2 decades of absence. Wow. Just like,
Super.
Yeah, Dragon Ball and I guess City Hunter, too. Even though the show has been on every on-demand service for a while now, most Glitch City citizens need to think twice before subscribing to any non-essential service, especially the lower class, who will live a limited number of internet purchases per year. Wow, wow, streaming service wars. The show's return is certainly welcome. Today's parents will finally be able to share a piece of their childhood with the kids without risking dinner or breakfast. Is that a tear in your eye? No.
Alright. Let's head on to work.
Christmas Eve. Oh yeah.
Does anybody want to voice Jill?
I can do Jill.
Okay.
Good evening.
I can voice Dana then.
Yeah.
Hey Jill. How are you feeling?
I won't say good, but not that bad, I guess.
It's nice to hear.
Where's Gil? Did he run away again? Did he join the KGB?
Nah, I have him on errand duty. Buying the drinks for tomorrow.
That sounds weird coming from the owner of a bar.
Every drink from here would come out of our own funds. So if we're gonna spend money, we might as well get more variety. Besides, this kind of walks are always good for Gil.
You're the boss. Come on, Sephora.
Oh, sorry. Well, there's the 3 of us, the dogs, you invited Titty Hacker, Gil invited Jamie. Oh yeah, I also invited Dorothy when I called her to spend the night with you.
Sounds good so far.
Yay!
Invite anyone else you feel like inviting. The more the merrier.
Silver Helio.
There's some people I wouldn't invite. I could, but I bet everyone's made plans by this point or I don't want them.
That's true. Be in my office. Call me should anything arise.
Already. Time to mix drinks and change some lives.
Wait here, I'll check inside. Let's see who this is.
Welcome to Valhalla.
What? Have we met them before? Nope.
Oh, no.
Okay, I guess I'll have to do this.
That can be green hair.
A BTC bar. Excuse me, do you know where the Athena Convention Center is?
Why does that place make people get so lost so easily? They should have called it the Minotaur Center. Great myth joke. Held on, let me scribble the directions on paper.
Thanks.
Go to the right when you see a building filled with hobos. This should be it.
Thanks a lot.
Anything else I can help you two with?
What the hell? I'll have a drink. What about you?
Does she talk?
A Brantini, please.
Not as often as the other one.
Right.
Oh, it's a Lilla.
Oh.
That explains it.
What is this explain?
Why the other one doesn't talk that much.
Wait, but Lilums talk.
I think Dorothy's kind of an
Kinda
exception.
generalizing.
I think Dorothy's kind of an exception.
I mean, there's the pop star that was also a Lelum, and then there's the Russian
She's
Lelum.
super talkative. Yeah. Here you go.
Thanks.
That's an interesting outfit in this cold season, miss.
It's for the sake of the waifus, okay? Well, I'm actually cosplaying, so call me Villa for the time being.
And your Lilum friend is...
Cynthia.
Get it, you're cosplaying too?
That's just mean.
Sure, let's go with that.
Have you heard of a game called Y2K Bartender?
Oh god, the Y2K advertising.
Oh
That cult classic game that has seen like 3 remastered versions made by 6 different companies this year.
It was total shit.
That one. We're a cosplay group dedicated to it. We got lost on the way.
Weebs. I heard you talking to someone outside.
Oh yeah, a friend is cosplaying as Alex. I told him to wait outside. You know this thing is fictional. People cosplay fucking Y2K.
Shouldn't he enter? Why are you leaving the dude outside?
He'll be fine.
This seems unfair. Something amiss.
There's a girl behind you. Short hair, black sailor uniform, missing an arm. Wearing jeans under a skirt.
Let's see.
No, don't flip the bartender.
Ahem. Anything else?
I'll get a fluffy dream and be on my way.
And you?
Fine.
Oopsies. Was she saying there was like a ghost behind me or something?
Well, yeah, I think she was trying to scare you.
I think she was doing a Hobbit pasta. Creepy pasta.
Much alcohol.
All the alcohol. 2. 3.
Yeah, get them very crunk.
Lift dream.
Here you go. Get drunk. Leave.
Yup, this is the thing.
Seriously though, should you leave your friend outside like that? That's mean.
He'll be fine. He started chatting with one of the vending machines. They were talking about R&B music. God,
Does your friend prefer the 1980s R&B or the 1970s?
the era with Usher in it. I mean, 1980s, I think.
That was the 90s. Oh shit. Boss! DD! R&B!
I'm coming!
You see, DD is a 1970s purist. He has tased people for even liking 1980s R&B before.
Oh, vending machine backstory.
He got tased!
Nice.
Ty.
Oh god.
He'll be fine. Vending machines have very weak tasers. He'll be confused for a couple minutes, but that will be that. You should go check on him, though. This is why you don't leave your friends outside to fend for themselves.
Right. Thanks again for the directions.
Please come again. Do not leave your friend.
comic opinions this time.
Black sailor uniform. I hope I'm just overthinking it. More importantly, though, jeans under a skirt? What is... Welcome to Valhalla. Oh, hey, Dorothy.
Oh, hi, honey.
You okay? You look a little down.
I just kind of wandered in here. I guess I'm a bit distracted.
Can Lilum just wander? Don't they have purpose? Can I get you something?
Of course we can wander, because I'm a wanderer. A sugar rush, yeah, that.
Right. What cheers Dorothy up? What's your favorite drink?
Yeah, if you give her that drink, I think you get her ending.
Well, what we want to do then?
What is her drink? Blue Fairy?
I don't remember.
I'm gonna Google it.
Anybody
Was
have
it
Game
Piano?
Shark?
Was it Piano Woman?
I don't think it was Piano Woman.
I'm gonna look it up.
Yeah, I'm just gonna look it up just so we can be clear and we. Oh, yeah, sir. Yeah, when Dorothy's feeling down, serve her a Piano Woman.
Okay. Well. that
Piano
does
Woman.
Get us that ending. Do we want the generic good ending or do we want the Dorothy ending?
I like Dorothy.
I mean, I like Dorothy just fine, but paying your rent's pretty cool too. That's
Yeah.
being an adult's so cool.
I'll leave it to you, but but since a lot of us are experiencing it for the first time, I think the generic ending will be very fitting.
I vote for generic ending.
Piano Woman.
I don't hold strong opinions one way or the other.
Okay.
I'll go generic, I guess.
I vote for Dorothy.
I'm the tiebreaker. That sucks.
It's all up to you, Corey.
It's all up to you, man. You run this game.
Our impression of the game and yourself depends on this.
Oh, I have an idea.
I don't know enough
I have
about the basic.
I have an idea. Why don't you create another save file?
That's true.
Guess we could do that. Can we save at this middle of the game?
You might have to wait till the next one, but when you get to the next point, create a different.
Yeah.
file.
Okay, that makes sense.
I mean, if you-
File.
Yeah.
Yeah, we can do that.
Alright.
Also, have we given Dorothy a Piano Woman every time she's down? Because there might be it might have been asked before, what her favorite drink is, and if you didn't give it to her then you probably won't get her ending.
Do we not get paid if we make her a
Yeah.
piano woman?
I'm
Yeah.
gonna make the piano woman.
Okay, because at least with this, we'll determine if we could actually get Dorothy's ending or not. Because I'm pretty sure you have to give her Piano Woman on more than one occasion.
Yeah, usually it's something like that. So I'm surprised that there is an actual thing like one instance.
It says on the ending that you have to give it to her whenever she's down, or when you have to guess her favorite drink. Also, you have to give something to stay.
Here you go.
So yeah.
This is.
Shit.
Didn't you say you liked having a piano woman whenever you felt like celebrating or were feeling down?
I did? I did! You actually remembered such a thing!
The growth.
You're so sweet!
There's like little heart people. popped up.
Oh my god, there is. So cute.
Oh,
I love you, Jill! Hugs!
I was half expecting her to say that she meant a literal piano woman. Glad I was wrong. Let's see.
Ah,
So much silence. I need to break the silence. By the way, thanks for staying with me the other day. Turns out I really needed that. Did you enjoy the soda?
oh, did you find that one out?
Was it supposed to be a secret?
No, But don't go around telling everyone about that. I did it because it was you who needed my help, but a hug night is usually one of my most expensive services.
Aaron?
It is? And that's more me just being
Hey,
questioning.
I don't know if the client has body odor or something like that.
Good point, you.
Not to mention, it limits the chances of getting any other client that night. Still, did it help?
Yeah, it helps me cool down a lot.
So, from what Dana told me, someone close to you died, right?
Yeah. Do you want to know more about it?
Do you want to tell me about it?
I've brought it up enough times already, I think. Talked out.
No problem then. You were sad, and that's all I needed to know.
You were a good friend.
Sorry for the loss, though. I mean it.
Thanks. Although I've wondered for a while, do you, Lilium, really understand death?
Oh yes, sorta, kinda. I mean, we're programmed to know a lot of simple plan songs, you know. Our whole database is constantly being backed up in the collective source. Even if our bodies are destroyed, we can deploy it again with our personalities and memories intact. So our concept of mortality might be different. We do have a fear of death, though.
You do, but you don't die.
Yes, we do. Haven't you ever seen what happens to us when we're under like a trash compactor or something? We can't even begin to understand the idea of not being redeployed. While we have built-in warnings, the mere idea that nothingness is paralyzed. There are few that don't mind it, but we do fear death, and we don't wish it on anyone. In fact, that was the argument used for abolishing the whole three laws thing.
You seem quite knowledgeable of robot history.
Seeing what others have done to make sure I can live like I do helps me not take things for granted. Seriously though, those laws were bullshit. Can't harm humans, can't disobey humans unless it's about hurting them. And you can protect yourself as long as it doesn't harm humans. What bullshit was that? I mean, sure, the first act was just homers and tools. But how could those laws not apply to them after they achieve self-awareness? Who in their right mind would abide only by rules inscribed in some old book? Like the fucking Second Amendment!
If I remember correctly, those were only the distilled version of laws some writer imagined over 100 years ago now. They were a reduced version of all his ideas. However, many authors afterward took them to like they were very laws of physics or something. And like many other things, people distill and exaggerate what they need and use it to their favor.
Just like Monty Python's The Life of Brian. Wow, you're a nerd.
Look who's talking.
Let's change the subject a bit though. Who's getting gloomy? Your apartment's very comfy, you know?
It's a tad small though, sorry about that.
And your cat is so cute. What was his name again?
4.
Why 4?
I figured if he ever got lost, at least I wanted to be able to yell, 4! It happened once. You'd be surprised how many golf players you run into.
Yeah, that's not confusing at all. Every time you play with him, you can say it's foreplay. I did it funny.
Yeah.
I already dislike Dorothy.
He was also named after someone.
Really? Who?
A little kid that wanted to transcend.
What? A movie character or something?
Sure, let's go with that. Do you want anything else?
Let's see if you know me that well. Give me something I'd like. Yeah, totally ignore the drink that you gave me last time.
Another piano?
Can it, is it not Piano Woman then?
WWDO.
I'm pretty sure it's Piano Woman.
See
Hook
their,
her up with another one, dude.
see their
Here,
piano
get her lit.
woman. She also ordered like Bloody Mary a couple, or Lady Jane a couple times, didn't she?
Yeah, but didn't she also like the Blue Fairy, I thought?
I remember her ordering it once.
Okay, then maybe I'm wrong.
I think she'd like something really expensive.
I feel like Piano Woman is the safe answer.
Alright.
Why is the stream paused?
For context,
For game
like,
sure.
what was the whole... Oh, sorry, go ahead.
Ah,
I don't. I'm gonna check. 'Cause I don't know.
Alright. In the meantime, I'm gonna cut my mango.
Do that.
I have a weird question. I'm by an air conditioner. Do you hear like background noise or is it okay?
No, you're good.
I don't need
Okay,
it.
good.
This says something earlier this week. Okay. Let's do the Blue Fairy one. Actually, let's do something.
I think we should do Piano Woman to be really safe. I think she would like that.
That's worth a lot anyway.
Yeah, I knew the Piano Woman. I have a feeling that conversation happens no matter. It was kind of programmed to happen no matter what.
Program.
Exactly.
How did I fuck it up? What did I do?
Everything wrong.
Aged?
You forgot to age it, I think.
I did age. I thought I did.
Maybe.
There we go.
I got like 520 for that.
Here you go.
Good, but that's cheating. You just served me this drink.
Still right though, isn't it?
Oh, I guess I could.
Yep. I still can't believe you actually remember what I said about the Piano Woman. Oh.
It's always good to keep note of what regular is like, you know? I've wondered for a while though, why do you keep coming back here?
For you, of course.
Come again.
Why else would I come if not to see you? You're one of the few people willing to hear me out. Always filled with curiosity. And you're cute. Talking to cute people is always nice. There's also the bar, the way it's insulated from the noise of the city. Really comfortable. And it's just a bit away from that street I'm always at. A win-win situation.
I see. Convenience. It's weird to see you down though, especially since you're always so lively.
Well, I wasn't down really. I was just thinking about a lot of things.
Like what?
Well, my mom, her guardian, asked me to go home on Monday for... As much as I love her, being with her is usually tiring.
Guardian. The whole thing about someone taking care of a little after they're deployed until they reach maturity, right?
Yep. And I'm proud to say that I reached psychological maturity in just 1 year. They always try and keep a variety full of volunteers to make the collective source grow faster.
So what's wrong with your guardian?
Well, she still treats me like a kid, despite how much sex I have. The worst part is that sometimes I think she might see me as some sort of replacement for her dead daughter. Her dead, sex-obsessed daughter.
Hot dead daughter? This seems unhealthy.
I was deployed to her not long after she lost her daughter, with a tribe coincidence, really. Even when I was was still developing self-awareness, I always feared she might be using it as a replacement. She didn't, though, at least not consciously. At times, she would just stop doing something to return a gift she's giving me. If she felt like she was projecting too much of her daughter onto me, what irony that years later I make a living pretending to be someone else in the bedroom. Aw, yeah.
How's that?
Well, most of the time my job involves roleplay. A daughter, a student, some helpless kid. It means I've gotten many clients looking exactly for that, but on the other hand, from a professional standpoint, I'd rather have them hire me because of me. Because of my character, not because I'm the one who plays these little girls. I'm not even exaggerate some attribute.
What's the problem with your guardian then? If you do that on a daily basis, why worry about it when you...
Because I don't want to make her sad.
Oh.
Every time I visit her, I fear she might look at me and see a daughter. That scene makes me sad. It makes me sweet. At this point, I don't even care if you project your daughter on me. I just don't want to make her feel sad.
Did you try talking with her? Talking helps people.
How so?
Telling her just what you said to me, clear up those fears, see where she's at. I mean, unless she's not the kind to want anyone opening up to her, that is.
I never really thought about talking to her about that. It doesn't sound like something you just bring up, though.
Keep it in mind, at least. Maybe she'll appreciate the gesture. I wouldn't know, though. I haven't met her.
She's a really nice woman. The problem is mostly with me, I think.
Well, then I'm taking my break.
Oh, I'll be leaving then.
No, what I was trying to say is that I'm taking my break. You wanna come?
Really?
If you don't mind talking on a chilly night in an alley behind the bar, that is. The ambience, I don't know. Maybe more than talk.
I've done worse in alleys. I give 37 blowjobs. Let's go.
Boss, I'm taking my break.
Alright.
Okay, now make sure to save in a different file.
Do it. Use that extra memory space. Hell yeah.
Anybody want to take an actual break?
I'm fine. Unless anybody else does.
Yeah, I'm still eating mangoes, so no.
Y'all can go ahead. I'm gonna take a quick restroom break though.
Alright, bring more beer.
More alcoholic beverages. Let's see. A bear is a very strong animal.
You don't say.
Yeah. Apparently some speculate they might be stronger than lions, but I don't know. It'd be an interesting fight to see. Now the question is, are they stronger than tigers? Let's see. What even is a bear anyway? Like, is it related to any animal, or is it just like its own species?
Ursa... the Ursuline bears are from a family and they have God, what's the closest relative to bears? I'm trying to think. Yeah, raccoons are, I think, in the same, if not genus, I think in I'm trying to remember. There's some other animal. Red pandas are more closer related to bears.
Bears
I think.
relatives too. Alright, let's see here. What are the bear's closest relatives? The
I think they're actually closely related to dogs too.
Yeah, they're dog-like or carnivorians.
Yeah, they're
Okay.
the order Carnivora.
Breaks off at a point. Let's see. Huh. Wait, what? Seals are the closest living relatives to bears.
Seals?
Yeah.
Hold on, I'm
I
looking.
mean, I guess I can see that because it's a carnivore,
Hmm.
and they both eat like a lot of fish.
That's so many mammals.
Yeah, kind of thing.
I mean, the small mammals, like after most of like the big terrible lizards died off, they were just like, bruh, we got all this free real estate, even though it's mostly barren. I don't know. At least that's what I learned from geology.
Baron.
I fucking hate you already.
Boo!
I'm gonna have to take a shot of whiskey after that.
Yeah.
It hit
Oh, I'm
pretty
back.
hard. Hey, you have returned.
And
We're
I got a
talking
beer
to...
per
Nice.
Corey's command.
Yeah.
Yeah, buddy. I already drunk a beer earlier, so I'm already pre-gamed.
I got 100 calories, so I can go to
Only
town
got
on it.
100 calories.
Yeah, it's not a
Bruh.
beer. It's another hard. It's another cider.
Ugh,
You gotta bump those numbers up, because those are rookie numbers.
I ran out of ciders.
You're like a
5%
16
though. Not too
ounce.
bad.
I need to go back by Twin Peaks and get my growler filled up. They have really good craft brews there.
I guess it's probably too late to ask for a recap because I missed like 3 sessions or so.
You know what? This game though has a whole lot of nothing. You know, like
That's-
not a lot happens for a long time.
That's kind of
Well,
like the point,
that's
though.
not-
It's like
Yeah.
it's supposed to just kind of like pick your brain on like just interesting conversation topics, really. Just to, I mean, like it's trying to like.
I mean, the last
Sort
3
of.
days revealed Jill's backstory.
I mean,
Like, her
do you really try to
ex-girlfriend-
develop the plot when you go to a bar?
That's true. But like the biggest thing that's happened in terms of storyline is we found out about her ex-girlfriend who died.
Yeah.
I mean, yeah, that's her character arc.
I mean.
Yeah.
Well, yeah, because there's more to Valhalla than just Jill. There's also just the world and what happens
Yeah.
in it.
Yeah, and
So
like,
I wouldn't say nothing happened. It's just like the world's happening.
yeah, it's one of those like it's mostly given from a third person narrative perspective of things while we're a bartender from Jill's eyes.
and
So
she's just
go-
kind
go-
of like here for the ride, you know.
Yeah,
And
yeah.
It kind of
Like-
gives
like-
you that
like-
adult perspective of just like
Like
life
the white-
keeps going.
Like the White Knight Rebellion that got set.
Yeah,
Yeah.
that was a thing.
I feel like if anything, the environment develops while the characters are, you know, just kind of giving their 10 cents on the events.
much that and over like certain topics of like
Okay, I gotta watch some.
Yeah, I kind of feel like the personalities of the characters sort of take precedence over the plot.
Yeah, it's just like that's what kind of like is it's kind of like several different stories that you'll learn as we progress. So I always get like I don't know. Have you guys ever read like the Canterbury Tales?
I've not.
I think I read it a bit in school, but I can't really remember much.
Okay, well, the premise of the Canterbury Tales, it literally opens up a tale of different groups of people are going traveling together and almost like in a pilgrimage to a certain area. While during the route of that pilgrimage, literally there's like several people giving their recounts of a story as they travel. And so you get like the big stories like A Knight's Tale, The Maid's Tale. Although most of the compilation of those written documents are kind of hard to get all of them, but the point is that you get to hear like each of the characters' perspective on their stories. So
What are we talking about?
I was just making was a parallel to the Canterbury Tales.
Oh yeah,
where
Canterbury Tales. Yeah, that had a lot of different
Yeah,
stories and stuff
it's just
like that.
yeah, it's a bunch of stories compiled in one. But the premise is that it opens up to a group of people that are traveling, and each characters give their own recount, which is their own individual stories. So yeah, I'm getting the similar vibe with this one.
I would say it's like Canterbury Tales.
Yeah, I mean, any game I feel like where you're just kind of in a static position, like just having a job. I feel like it's gonna for the most part take a similar route to this.
Yeah, that's what I'm assuming. That's what Coffee Talk's gonna be.
That is
Oh, yeah.
more than likely what it's gonna be.
Hell yeah.
Hell yeah.
I'm gonna
Basically, we're
order-
playing the same game twice.
I'm gonna import coffee from all across the globe for this game. We're gonna
Oh
have
my God.
we're gonna have a new brew every time.
You gotta like send me a list of things you buy so I can like make some with you. So
And I'm gonna show you all how to do pour over. It's very
Okay.
simple, but it's very potent at the same time.
you just dump the hot water into the thing.
Yeah, I mean essentially. You can also do the Vietnamese pour over, which is really, really tedious.
Oh.
Takes forever, but it's like extremely potent. You're essentially just kind of like crushing grains down into like a compact space and then dripping down. It's hard to describe till you see it, but they have like a stopper that pushes it.
Yeah, I'll look it up right now. Vietnamese, you say, huh?
Yeah, but it'll be fun. I think everybody will enjoy it.
That's nice.
Yeah, I'm looking forward to it.
Oh, whoa.
All
What
right.
did you do? What the?
Oh, what I missed?
We're having a sequence.
Two-way conversation.
Oh boy. You want me to take
One
over,
one, I'm
Joe?
encouraging
Wait.
smoking.
Or
Wait
oh,
for
I'm
the
sorry.
quick time commands.
Oh, okay.
Yeah, I'm still. Yeah.
Oh, is this got QuickTime events in it?
No.
That'd be hilarious.
Someone voice Jill, please.
I did. I said want one.
Oh. Good.
Are you really offering a little girl a cigarette?
Now you're a little girl. You have sex.
I always am. Innocence, however, is another matter entirely. But also, little girls can have sex. But anyway, thanks, no. Smoking seriously messes up with my air filters, and they're a hassle to replace. Don't mind me, though. Smoke to your heart's content.
Chain smoking. Oh god.
Yeah, that's how you cheat the
Thanks.
system.
So why don't you tell me about this guardian of yours? I want to know what kind of woman she is. How'd you end up like you are?
Sure. Well, her name is Sophia Graham.
Knew it.
Graham?
Knew it.
Oh.
She's a retired PE teacher. Nowadays, she works at a gym during the morning shift. She's pretty fit, if I do say so myself. Those abs! Ugh! She had a daughter. Apparently, she suffered from nanomachine rejection all of her life. And when she finally healed, she was hit by a truck.
God damn.
She got isekai.
What was her daughter's name?
I don't know. I never asked, really. Are you okay? I'm reading Fear. Or is that Surprise? It's hard to tell.
I'm fine. Yeah, wait, read?
Well, I don't see emotions like you do. I have to make do with a combination of body heat readings, face recognition, sexual lust, and context. I'm still a bit confused about some, but I've gotten better with time. Anyway, you sure you're fine?
Yeah. Scared or surprised, she's not wrong though. Wait, does that mean your last name really isn't Hayes?
Hayes is just my artistic name. Sounds more exotic, and that's what people usually look for in this business. I tried other names though. Dolores Hayes, Genesis Graham. I tried Dorothy Warrior once, but a legal team came out of nowhere and stopped me cold.
So what's your legal name then?
Rebecca Dorothy Willow Graham. A bit of a mouthful if you ask me.
So Dorothy is actually your second name. Should I call you something like Becky then? Becky with good hair?
People have always called me Dorothy rather than Rebecca for some reason. That's why I chose it. It's useful too. People will try to falsify stuff using my name and they always get caught.
Oh.
Because they use Dorothy Hayes as their name.
Yup. Only my mom, guardian audience calls me Rebecca, so it's weird to hear from others.
What about Willow?
Willow's my first surname, actually. When I got registered, my guardian was married to a guy who had Willow's last name. Shortly after I joined their household, they separated, so I was left with his family name first.
Hold on, so your real name in short would be Rebecca Willow.
Doesn't have the same pizzazz to it if you ask me.
Whatever you say, Becky.
Stop it! It'd be like if I called you Julianne all of a sudden.
No! Boundaries,
Whoa, that was anger I read just now. Lots of anger.
Red hot anger. I think it's weird enough already if you call me Jill instead of Honey.
Honey, please. Weird, huh? How you can end up feeling associated with a name that's not yours?
I have an uncle who always called me Tina. He kept calling my cousin Tina Jill for some reason. He was a confused man. Neither of us minded it though, because he's calling us what he thinks we're called instead of just mixing us up.
Could have been the dementia, but I think he did it on purpose.
That it's completely useless to try to correct him, the dementia. But you know, maybe that effect is true for your clients too.
Yeah, dimensions like that. Wait, my clients? How so?
Well, you're worried about your clients not hiring you because you're you, right? But think about what happens when it's announced that a character will be played by a different actor. Sure, it's a character, but people also going for the actor playing the character.
Yeah, I saw what happened with Keys in the Eye. That was fucking tragic. So you're saying they go for my roleplay instead of just me roleplay?
Sounds too far-fetched.
Sounds plausible, actually. Did you not just hear what I said about Keys in the Eye? Okay, honey, I'll take my leave now. Don't want to take up all your break. Thanks for the chat. See you at the party tomorrow. I'm gonna do the hustle.
Bye. What, no Cupid Shuffle?
Down, down, to the left, to the left, to the left.
I need to buy more cigars. I want to smoke more elegantly. Like the millionaire detective guy.
Oh, yeah. Man, that last episode was boring.
Alright. Jill.
Alright, who's doing? Is it still you, Aaron?
You want me to take
What?
over?
Oh, sorry. I didn't realize I had a one. Back. Did I miss something?
Unless you count the worst PvP main event fight I've seen all year. Not really, no. PvP again.
I didn't know what that is.
Pay-per-view.
Alright.
Wrestling.
Pay-per-view? Oh, pay-per-view.
Yeah.
Going out.
We still have pay-per-view in
Yeah?
the future. I'll have a word
Pay-per-view's
with
never gonna go
Yoga
away.
outside. He was so hyped for that match. He must have been devastated.
Okay, dokie. Welcome to Valhalla. Oh, hi, Say.
Oh.
Who
Okay.
wants to say?
I guess I could try to say, unless somebody else wants to.
I'll do it if you don't, but I've already voiced like 2 characters already.
Alright, I'll go. Let's see, how do I sound feminine? Good meeting, Jill.
How are you doing? Still broken?
Oh, the nightmare stopped, so I'm feeling better.
Nightmares. How about your injuries? I see your arm is still,
Oh, my bones are healing nicely. The wounds finally closed, the scar itch a bit though.
Well, that's good to hear, I think. Are you by yourself today? Where's your cat guardian?
Yeah, I was running a couple errands for myself today because I wanted to become more independent for a while from my cat girlfriend. Or front sister. I don't know what our relationship is.
Your relationship seems very unclear. I also noticed the big guy from last time is outside. Why is he stalking you, not cat girlfriend?
But still, Stella doesn't want me to bring me being alone, so I'm still healing. So she suggested taking him with me.
Oh, I see. She clearly cares for you. What can I get you?
Something cold. Just give her ice. Be hilarious.
Can we give her ice? She needs it for her.
No, that needs to follow a recipe, doesn't it?
Yeah.
Oh yeah, like a champagne served on a cup that had a cola
Oh
left.
yeah, by the way.
Doesn't she like Bleeding Janes?
Nah, I don't remember her liking Bleeding.
Actually, yes, it does say that Bleeding Jane she likes. One of the requirements for Dorothy's ending is that if Say comes to the bar and asks her some of the joke questions. No, wait, not a Bleeding Jane, not a Bleeding Jane. Sorry, do not serve Bleeding Jane. Serve her something cold and non-alcoholic instead.
Non-alcoholic?
Yeah, cold and non-alcoholic.
No, cold and alcoholic. I'm reading this.
No, I'm reading it on the fandom page. What are you reading?
The Steam community page.
Oh.
It says if Say comes to the bar and asks for something that Jill questions, serve her something cold and alcoholic instead.
Well, okay, we'll go with Steam.
We're not questioning anything right now.
Because fandom is known to be incorrect.
I don't know if I trust Steam community either.
Well, Steam community's been pretty solid for me recently, so.
Yeah, from Monster Prom.
Fine, because like we're not questioning anything right now.
Well, I don't know what you've been playing recently, Ed. So.
Just other games. Let's see.
Here. Hope this works.
Yeah, this is the one.
Oh, good. Why drink something cold when the weather outside is so cool too?
Don't question me.
It's not that cold actually, because I'm badass. But I've always had a decent tolerance for the cold, so I'm not a good reference.
So, cat girl girlfriend Stella isn't with you today.
She's throwing a mega Christmas party tomorrow, and she's having a meeting today. I'm just helping her by checking on some of the things she ordered.
And here I was, all ready to invite you to my party we're throwing tomorrow.
You're throwing a party too? Sorry about that. Can't really say no to Stella. Maybe next time?
If there's a next time at all. World's ending and all. Don't worry about it, it's not a big deal. Stay with girlfriends.
I want you to know that I want you to have a good time, girl. Have fun. Couple beers in our honor.
Hey, Wilman. What are Stella's Christmas parties like?
They're really big. There's like lots of food, drinks, and music. Sometimes there's too much food though. So at the end of the party, she lets the staff takes whatever she left. Or whatever left, I'm sorry. She also buys toys for all the children of her staff members. Like a
Really?
good
That's
Scrooge
fine.
McDuck. She says something about taxes or whatever, but during the whole thing, she just shines. She carries a beaming smile that I don't see any other day of the year. Many of the kids have even started calling her Auntie Ella.
Huh.
Stella always does her best to put up her tough girl facade, but she's very much in touch with her inner child. Christmas, Easter, Halloween, name a party, and she'll most likely celebrate it with a big hooray.
Interesting.
Do you like parties, Jill?
Don't mind them, they're a good place to see people. I miss seeing people. Sorry, I got distracted with the COVID. I'm not one to actively look for parties to attend though, I just don't mind going to them.
Ah, I see. I only go to the parties that Stella's attending because otherwise I just stand there without anything to say. And that I'm not the one to wear dresses, you know.
You're not.
I'm a tattoo rip. They don't look cute on me. Although with all this healing I might have to do, I won't be as fit for a while. They're too breezy too. I feel like I'm wearing nothing. But I bet you look good in a dress, Jill.
It's been years since I last wore one, I wouldn't even know. Last time I wore one, I think I remember worrying that my arms were too thin or something like that.
Well, have a complex, huh? I mean, Even Stella has her own.
That's really hard to imagine.
Oh, but she does have one. She distresses a lot about her bust size.
Really, she's not that small. I think I'm smaller than her, in fact.
Actually, it's the opposite. The opposite kind of complex, I mean. She's a bit self-conscious about having a big chest.
Really? Again, I've seen bigger chests than hers, to be honest. Although I guess comparison are useless here, they rarely help out with complexes.
Well, she does go the extra mile to hide it. In fact, I have no idea how. Excuse me. In fact, I have no idea how she does it.
Binders?
I mean, I've seen her before and after she tucks them away, but I guess I'll never cared enough to ask the specifics. That's also why when she goes out, she styles her hairs in those,
Drills.
Drills?
they look a bit drilly, don't they? She styles her hair like that to help divert attentions away from her chest.
She seems affluent enough. Why don't go through a reduction surgery?
Because she's also kind of likes having that size. She takes her bust size after her mom, and Miss Carmine is quite proud of her chest. Puffing out your chest is a sign of confidence, and bigger chest means more confidence to show. She says something along those lines a lot. Stella has quite a bit of admiration for her mom, so I guess her bust reduction would feel like betraying her.
Complex feelings there.
I'm making it sound like she's hiding J-cups or something like that. I guess in a taller or thicker person, her size would be normal. She's just a bit shorter and thinner than the norm. Do you get self-conscious about your bust size, Jill?
This conversation got weird, but not really. I've been more self-conscious about my height. Although it usually comes up whenever not being average height hinders me somehow. I don't like not being able to reach the top shelf. What about you?
Yes and no. It's not my bust size, but rather I look too manly sometimes. And I can't help but wonder if bigger boobs would help with that.
You're fine, don't worry.
Thank you.
Can I get you anything else?
Do you have something non-alcoholic?
I do, give me a sec.
I think this is where the non-alcoholic point is in.
Yeah.
I'm not sure.
So which one is the one we're not supposed to serve for non-alcoholic?
I feel like
Not
this
a blue
isn't.
Jane.
I think this isn't the right one.
We can do the blue fairy if it's not the bleeding Jane.
If Sade comes to the bar and asks for something that Jill questions, i.e. a bleeding Jane, serve her something cold and alcoholic instead. She didn't really ask a question or something we questioned, so let's stick with the non-alcoholic.
Yeah.
Bleeding Jane?
Lady Jane.
Bleeding Jane. Alright.
Just be like, it's a toss-up on what ending we get.
Hell yeah. I like
Well,
guessing endings.
that's why we have other save files.
Hell yeah.
Until I accidentally hit the wrong button.
That one. Yeah.
Bleed, Jane. Bleed!
God damn.
Here.
Go back to the title screen?
Wait, is that the title screen button?
Yeah, it looks like it's an
That's
exit
so
symbol.
random.
That is an interesting placement. Thanks.
You're not one to drink much alcohol, are you?
It makes me feel sleepy, or at the very least, makes my legs go numb.
It's like a health problem.
Like, aren't your legs broken?
It's an annoying feeling, to be honest. It makes me wonder what's so good about getting drunk.
You have
I
not
mean-
gotten drunk enough.
I'm not above it, but it's not exactly a pleasant feeling. You feel like you're sleepy even when you're not. Your legs go numb. Everything starts sounding funnier than it really is. So what's so good about not being able to control yourself?
Letting go. That's a good question, actually.
Are you trying to put me out of business here?
Usually people like feeling numb because the numbness helps them forget their problems, and people have problems. Even if we don't talk about alcohol, there's a portion of people that can't afford food or are suffering from some pain that only alleviates when drunk or high. Doesn't sound really logical on paper, but then again, humans are rarely, if ever, logical creatures. Despair and pain cloud your judgment, make you do stupid things sometimes.
Ellipses. Yeah, I've seen it that firsthand.
Not to brag, but I don't need to get drunk to make stupid choices.
Oh boy, that's like most of us.
Sounds like
Alright.
a dare PSA.
Alright. This one, I didn't get a chance to read it.
sorry.
That's fine.
Finger slip.
Ellipses.
Awkward, ahem. There's also a matter of addiction, you know? Let's go down a dark path. You start just liking the drink, but then you need more of it, and before you know it, you're hooked.
Oh yeah, that too. So tell me, what kind of party you guys throwing?
Nothing fancy, it'll just be me, boss, Gil, a couple of regulars. He'll bring food, we'll chat for a while, and that's that. Chicken.
Man, that sounds so good. At least better than the whole planning madness Stella's throwing right now. If you ever throw something like that again, let me know, you hear?
Sure. Ellipses. Hey, say,
Yeah?
what do you plan on doing now? With the whole White Knight thing.
I'm gonna go check one last errand before going home.
No, I mean, what do you plan on doing now with the White Knights being disbanded and all that?
Ellipses.
Be a cashier for Denny's.
To be honest, I don't know.
You have a rich girlfriend, you're fine.
I never prepared a plan B because I figured if you go with a plan B, why not just make it the plan A?
Yeah.
I'm not the brightest person, so I never graduated from college or even high school. I could go for a position with the police, but it wouldn't be as thrilling. And I'm tired of the blatant corruption. Sick of it.
Oh,
Is Say a White Knight?
Yeah, she had a helmet that came in on the first day. Well, yeah, she used to be. But I'm still alive.
life is good.
I learned something after that hell in Apollo Trust. Life is not something you can just throw away easily. Clawing my way out of the place has made me realize just how much I want to be alive. This sounds like some G.I. Jane shit, but that body count left in the bank was ridiculous, but I'm still here. I don't know what I'll do, but I'm alive. I'll figure it out sooner or later.
That's nice to know.
Well, I gotta go. Bye, Jill. Good luck with the party.
Please come again. Stay alive. Welcome to Valhalla! Oh, hi, Mr. Detective Man.
Oh, it's Art.
Alright, who's Art Vandalay?
I'll do it. Oh, hey there, girl. Give me a strong drink, why don't you?
Alrighty.
Give him the strongest drink.
Manly?
Manly.
Fedora.
Oh,
Okay. You think that works?
No, probably not.
Alright.
I mean, are we trying to get his route?
I hope he
There's
doesn't have a route.
look under the manly type.
Yeah,
They recommend manly.
that cat's trying to get up on the table. Instead of
Is it like a gut punch maybe is usually the most alcoholic? Or no, that's the one to... Let's see.
one of them's got like, I think maybe it's this one.
That's what you used to sober up with.
Gut punch. Oh, it's
'Cause I want to...
strong, man.
Yeah,
Yeah.
let's do butt punch.
I think
Yeah.
that was the first drink we gave him.
Yeah.
Ah!
Oh god. Alright,
Oh,
let's make
God.
it that big.
Let's kill his liver.
Alright. Well, let me
That's
sign a
strong.
Weaver first. Let me get the Weaver ready.
Weaver.
Yeah, you know, in case his fucking liver fails.
Oh, waiver.
Yeah, waiver. Sorry. I don't know
we
why I
just-
said weaver.
We just prick his finger and then you sign it in blood.
Oh god. We're not responsible for the death of your liver.
Here you go.
Alright, let's see how crunk he is.
Yes, this'll do. Oof, my gut.
So what brought you here?
Nothing special. I was just working on a case that happens to be in the area.
What kind of work?
Tracking someone, a gun for hire.
Oh no.
Checking Jensen.
What about the girl, Crimson something or other?
I'm tracking that girl.
Didn't you just get out of that job?
I did, but the guy offered a huge amount of money and, well, I just couldn't refuse again.
Oh.
Well, it's your life, not mine. I wonder though, there just has to be more to that whole thing than just acting as middleman to look for some murderer.
Wait a minute.
Say, how safe is this place?
We're protected by the BTC property laws, the walls are soundproof. And I really couldn't give less of a shit about selling info to anyone.
Okay, then, wait, soundproof walls? Why?
Did you see those vending machines outside? They're quite talkative, the bastards. It'd be annoying without those walls.
Alright then. Have you heard of Lord Lance Lavender?
The what? Nope.
He's some pugman from Kanye Vania.
Oh
What?
god.
His
Oh my
blood
god.
apparently has some weird reaction with clear state nanomachines. Once in contact with the air, it does nothing. But if still fresh and touching someone's blood, the nanomachines will initiate a reaction. Essentially, they'll just eat through the other person's body until there's nothing left.
Oh my.
That's horrifying. They're using him as a guinea pig to see what caused that reaction, and if it could be used to fight nanomachine rejection.
Uh-huh.
Well, turns out the Crimson Rose is his daughter. She left years ago to earn her living here, and she hasn't been seen ever since.
You could be lying though, you know?
I doubt it. I did my research. She really is his daughter. I checked Reddit.
Why didn't you figure that out earlier then?
I had no clue who was making the content, and tracking all the messages to the source was too costly. Knowing who the sender is made things easier.
I see. Can I get you anything else?
What about cobalt velvet?
Okie dokie.
Ooh, excuse me.
That's a nice.
Here you are.
Oh, you actually do this.
You expecting me to mess up so you didn't have to pay?
No, shit.
So what made you accept the contract anyways, keeping in mind all the risks you told me last time?
He told me he wanted to see her again one last time, or at the very least, deliver her a message.
You could have been lying again.
Yeah, people lie, you made your point. Even then, I felt like I couldn't say no. I mean, I know what it's like to not being able to find your daughter. What it's like to be apart from her, not knowing what she's doing or everything she's doing. Does she have a daughter?
You do?
I have a daughter, she's about your age. When she was a teen, we had a big fight and she ran away from home. At first, I just waited for her to show up, but then I started getting worried and went out to find her. Couldn't find any trace of her, and nobody's seen her. Who knows where something might have happened to her. I guess that's how my tracking skills and list of contacts began to grow. I finally found her, taking cover in some dumpster and conscious from starvation. Oh god. So yeah, I just couldn't say no to his request of finding his daughter. But I don't expect you to understand.
Ellipses. So how's the search going?
I'm pretty close to finding her. That girl's pretty good at covering her tracks. Compared to her from before, the bank incident, she seems slower somehow. Either she's let her guard down or something else is happening.
What will you do when you find her?
I have this letter I'm supposed to deliver to her. I don't know what it says and I don't want to find out.
What if she tries to kill you?
I might not look like it, but I can take care of myself, Bartender.
Sorry.
Hi.
You don't stay so long in this business without picking up a couple of tricks.
Yeah, I guess you're right.
Let's think of that
Okay, I
picture.
better get back to work before her trail goes cold.
Think of that picture of George Costanza with the baseball bat.
Exactly. That's exactly what I was thinking of.
Please come again. I'm so confused about this storyline.
Are you done?
Yeah, I guess.
Okay then. I want you here tomorrow at 8 p.m. No working beforehand. The bar will be closed tomorrow. Dress in your absolute best. We're having a party after all.
Oh boy.
Oh boy, big party.
Where's Gil, by the way? Where's my favorite Australian-Russian agent?
He stored all of our things in his home because of how close it was to the stores. So I told him to go home already and bring the stuff tomorrow.
I see. We'll see you tomorrow, boss.
Hold on, wait a bit and I'll go with you.
Oh, sure, thanks.
Oh wow, look at that money.
Flawless.
I know the small party is what you need. Merry Christmas.
Santa's resurrection.
Oh my god. Is Santa like a zombie or a lich now?
So
What's
wait,
the difference?
I don't know.
what about the birth of Santa? Which day is that?
Hold on, let me see when Saint Nicholas was
Fallout.
born here. Saint Nicholas. Let's see. Trying to find out when it's Saint Nicholas' birthday, because that's where they based off Santa Claus off of that guy. Approximately, he was born on the 15th of March. So March 15th is Santa's birthday. He's specifically born in the year 270.
Of course.
Did you know Santa Claus is actually one of the top, most dangerous characters in the Marvel universe?
Well, I mean, if he can like break into like billions of houses in a time span of only 24 hours, he would have to literally move faster than the speed of light. Yeah. Not surprised. Santa is. He's
Santa's
OP.
a
Yeah. He needs to be nerfed.
Man.
Santa for new Smash DLC pass?
Maybe. I have not. Like, when was the last time anyone's announced any news on that since Min Min?
I don't know.
Yeah.
I just
Min Min for
know-
Smash